Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Maitland Explains. Today's episode is about the newly released MEX 15 and exploring the new Multi-Tab and Breadcrumb navigation enhancements that have been introduced in the new version. Now, prior to 15, each time you would navigate to a listing or a details page, a new window would open and take focus. Now, for those of you that are using 15, you may have noticed things are a little bit different now. Instead, each page takes up the entire real estate of the screen, with the breadcrumb appearing at the top each time you go a bit deeper into the application. We've adopted this approach because MEX 15, it no longer relies on third-party plugins. There's no dependence on Silverlight or anything else. Just think of it like another website out on the net. All you got to do is you open up MEX and you're on your way. Now on top of that, this means we've opened up the cool new features of modern browsers like Bookmark and Multi-Tab support, just to name a few. Now, this gives MEX the freedom to use a lot more of the screen real estate, but it gives you the freedom to use the system as you would any other browser. Now let me ask you, have you ever wanted to bookmark a details or a listing page and come back to it at any time? Well, now you can. Just like other websites, MEX 15, it allows you to utilize the already familiar favorite or bookmark feature of your browser. Now this works because every single details or listing page has a unique address, which you can save for later or share with colleagues. Now just imagine, you've got work order 500 open, and then you copy the address from your address bar and you paste it into an email. Now when the recipient opens the link, all they'll be asked is to log in and they'll go straight into the details of the work order. It's that simple. This new pattern, it also comes with enhancements to those who multitask. Since each page consumes the entire real estate available, you might wonder, how do I open this work order while also viewing another purchase order and also studying my MEX Today KPIs on the side? Well, this is where the power of MEX in the browser really comes into play. So now go to the work order listing and pick any work order. Now, either use your middle mouse scroll wheel and middle click, or if you don't have a scroll wheel on your mouse, hold down Control and left click the details button, and you'll see a new tab open up. So now let's go back to the main menu and go to Purchase Orders, Stores, Purchasing, and now just select any purchase order that you want and do the same. Middle mouse click or hold down Control and left click. Now you'll see another tab open. So now we've got 3 tabs open and each one has MEX in it. And the great thing about this is you can use each tab separately and independently, but you're only consuming one user license. And if you're anything like me, by the end of the day, you'll end up with something like 20 tabs open. Now guess what? You can do this anywhere in the system too. You know that link from work order spares to its purchase order? Middle mouse click into a new tab. Do you want to return back to the main menu, but you also want to stay on your current page? Well, middle mouse click that home icon in your breadcrumb bar. We don't even stop there. You can also take advantage of the browser utility functions. So Control F, which is find, and you'll search through the text on the page. So for example, if you're looking for a fire hydrant in your work order listing, Control F, type in fire, and you'll see all of them will be highlighted. It's way easier and way quicker. Now if you go Control P, this will actually print the screen as you see it on the page. I want you to think of the product more like a website and less like an application. And you'll find yourself way more comfortable with just the navigation and just general flow of the system. And on a final note, in MEX 14, in MEX 12, when you wanted to go back to the main menu, You would close out of every single control that you had open until you made your way all the way back. Well, in 15, you don't have to do this anymore. Just look at your breadcrumb bar and just simply select how far back you want to go. It's that easy. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Maitland Explains. Catch us next time where we go into the newly improved import and export module of MEX 15 and see how it can benefit you. As always, you've been great, and this is Maitland signing out.